It only took us 3 hours in a four-wheeler and about a mile hike to get here.
Uphill. It is incredible.
This is wild. In our last video, we shared our adventures in the Creede, Colorado area.
And in this one, we're going to get into some more fun on an ATV. But first, we're going to share a little bit about this park where we stayed, which is different.
For us, it was great because we've been looking for the past year or so for the right place to get a home base. Do we want just a single family home? Like, what do we want to do?
Land.
Right.
We're really narrowly focused.
Yeah. So we wanted to get some information about this park because this park is divided into a couple of different sections. They have one section that's the original section that's basically just normal campground rental spots, right? And then the rest of the park is all owned sites. But then they have a lot of different types of owned sites, but also there's a whole new section that they are getting ready to open up and start building. These are going to be even larger spots where they can fit larger cabins. We were really lucky to get Devin to talk you through it and share some of the information.
Yeah, I went in to their office and they showed me their layout and all that good stuff.
We're just going to carry this whole theme that we have that you've seen through this resort over to here, but probably at a little bit higher level. These will be back ends. These will be pull-ins along the river for motorhomes. These will be pull-ins for motorhomes, so their windows look at the greenbelt. And it's just kind of go pull in, back in, pull in, back in. So when you look at it from the other side, everything's going to be facing the same direction.
Okay, cool.
All these inside sites and along the river are approved for 1,375 square foot cabins. And then there's a few special lots along this hill here where we got those approved for 1,600 square foot cabins and 2 levels. So they'll be able to build like an upstairs bedroom or party area, or they could do a garage below their cabin, whatever they want to do.
And that land over there, is that kind of slotted as like a no-build?
Yeah, so all this is where when they had the mines back in the day, all that water from the mines ran through there and contaminated that ground, so it's unbuildable. You can't put anything on it.
That's bad and awesome.
Yeah, so not good that they contaminated it, but good for those that want to keep their views.
Devin, I believe, is the grandson of the man who originally started this whole adventure, this whole park.
Right.
And I think he works also with his like dad and his uncle. It's a family business.
It definitely is. And the cool thing about this place is there's no HOA. So that's really good. They do have some rules and stuff, of course, but there's no HOA that you're going to have to deal with because we all know how that can get.
These shrubs aren't board approved. You need to break down your cardboard. Violation. Violation.
Originally, when my grandpa started it, this was the park. So this was just daily, weekly, monthlies over here with a couple sleeping cabins in it. And then we kind of developed this 200 area and then this lower area by the river first. That was phase 1. And in there, the sites were a little smaller because rigs used to be a little bit smaller. Everything in our new motor coach estates, all approved for cabins. Over here, it's a little bit more select. Just about everything over here is sold, so there's not a lot more to do over here.
You can also rent the ownership sites if the owner's doing that. To do that, you have to call there and ask, though, to find out who to contact and how to arrange that. The site that we were in was a completely unfinished, very
got the bare bones site.
Very raw.
We were lucky, though, because it was a last-minute thing for us, so we felt fortunate to just have that site, so it was good. By undeveloped, there were still hookups, but that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much any resale can do a pavilion, and we have a few permits left for certain sites that can accommodate the cabins or coach retreats. It all falls within the size of the space, really.
Devin took me out on a little tour and showed me some of their fanciest spots. Oh wow, this is nice.
Hello. How are y'all?
How you doing? You
You guys have a really nice place here.
Some of these were double lots right on the river, which is the
Rio Grande.
Rio
He
Grande.
keeps forgetting that for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. These things are fully customizable. The places that you were able to walk into, the whole layout was customizable. The new sites that they are building, some of the sites will accommodate 600 square foot cabins, up to, I believe he said 1,200 square foot cabins for like a
big.
double lot. So those are very, very large. I'm not sure of the pricing on those, but those are probably not cheap because they're going to be right along the river.
A lot of people, they'll buy them, and once they get involved with the people around here, if they had the intentions of selling it, they start to get involved with the whole community here and
Yeah.
all of our people, and they end up staying and building, and we don't have a lot of turnover here. Most
Very
people,
cool.
once they buy, they stay. The town doesn't have a lot of room to grow, but everybody's very accommodating in terms of the county putting in ATV trails right into the town.
Yeah.
The town's got designated ATV roads, so you can pretty much go right out of here with your ATV wherever you want.
Speaking of ATVs, let's get into our big ATV adventure. You know how much we love doing that
This
stuff.
is awesome.
So it doesn't get much more convenient than this for renting a four-wheeler. There's the RV park. Wait for it. And here is Creede Adventure Rentals right across the street. So it's pretty cool. And they have trailers, which is good because we can drive it to the starting point.
Our goal was to make it out to the Wheeler Geologic area because it looked really, really cool.
Yes, it's very inaccessible.
It's very, very difficult to get to, and it's gonna take you about 3 hours just to get out there, so be prepared for that. Creede Adventure Rentals offers trailers that you can also rent, which was great because you can't drive the ATVs on the main roads in that area.
Yeah,
but
it's not like Utah.
we were going about 8 miles
Yeah.
away, so we wanted the trailer.
Ready to roll. We're back in the Jeep again.
Yes, the city
But we've got, so you can see it back here, we have a Moscow Mule.
A Moscow.
Moscow.
No, those are later.
Yeah, those are later.
Yeah, it's our first time renting anything besides a Polaris vehicle, so we'll see how it goes.
pretty cool.
It looks very open. It's not,
Yes.
you know, it doesn't have the bucket seats and stuff.
A lot of room.
We are headed up to a place called Wheeler Geologic area.
Yes.
It used to be a national monument, and then they demoted it because it's so hard to get to, and all the other ones are.
No, I'm remembering the facts.
I know, right?
And it was only about 8 miles to get to our starting point, which was Wagon Wheel Gap, right on County Road, State Road, Colorado 149, something like that, but it's 149.
It's like one of the only roads that goes through
Yeah,
there.
and there's a big dirt parking area right on the side of the road. You can't miss it, and a lot of other ATVers park their vehicles there as well. And right across the street is where we started our adventure.
Loaded up and ready to go, almost. It's roomy back here too.
Chad's driving, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my athletic straps on here on the glasses and tighten them up.
You need an athletic strap to the glasses, yes.
An athletic supporter.
Here's our first big rock.
Here we go.
Oh! Clear that way?
Clear. Clear.
I've had my heart broken in two, but something's different next to you. It's like my soul is set on fire, but oh, I'm starting to feel tired. 'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that
Holy moly.
is. Are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know. take my hand, this ain't for show.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Look at that!
Okay, I gotta stop. That is, oh my God.
Jeez, Chad, look at that. Look at that. Like,
Amazing.
it just goes on and on and on. Oh my gosh.
I can't keep bottled up inside.
It's just unbelievable. And when you go up to Lake City, you're gonna see.
Oh.
Is it a lot like this?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I can't wait. This is spectacular. Really? I'm already like totally happy that we did this. Just this part, right? Right? Yes. Yeah.
A quarter of the way.
I know. To the main event. And then it's gonna get like drastically different looking in Wheeler.
There's supposed to be a McDonald's right here somewhere, isn't there? Okay, we drove this road up. We're here. And now we're gonna go, I think we're gonna keep on going. Let me go this way.
We are here. This is where the path goes from green to blue. The blue is no more regular road vehicles.
4x4.
Yeah, so what we've realized so far up to this point is we could have taken the city Jeep all the way here and it
We
would
could
have been
take a
fine.
car.
I think so, yeah.
It's just a regular gravel road, a little bit of washboarding, but not even that bad.
The views were phenomenal just to getting to this point. So if you wanted to do that, if you didn't want to rent a four-wheeler or ATV or whatever,
Yeah,
you
just a
can
pretty
just
drive.
ride up to here and then turn around. I think it's 15 more miles here.
Yeah.
So up here is where we're gonna
We'll
stop and
hike
hike and
and-
probably eat and whatever.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Let's run away. Never be afraid. We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere.
This is why there's a chiropractor right next door.
So where do we go from here? I wanna chase down every dream we've had.
Do we have a map or something? Anybody's looking at the map, see when we're getting close?
I don't know where we are yet.
We're like 11 miles.
Let's disappear. Turn away from fear. We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere. 'Cause we got the world and we can go anywhere. So where do we go from here? Where do we go?
You absolutely need a 4x4 or a Jeep. Scott and Christina said that for a good portion of the 4x4 road, their Jeep would have done just fine.
We're at the point where the Jeep would absolutely no go for the Jeep after this point. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the area.
I'm gonna take the upper runs.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. If I did get here, it'd be like,
Oh, hell no.
might not have enough lift for that.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
I can see how if it's muddy, this would have to be
Oh,
challenging.
that, yeah.
We can go anywhere. So where do we go?
Probably go.
No. This is why they're split off. No.
We're good.
No, I'm getting out.
We're good here. It's flat right here. Yeah, it's flat right here. Yeah, to the left. We'll be all right. No big deal.
I think that we are almost there. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
We finally got to the part where you park your Jeep or your ATV and you can stretch your legs, eat lunch, which is what we did. Make sure you bring everything that you might need.
Pack it in, pack it out.
That's right. There aren't any garbage cans, there aren't any facilities of any kind there. So whatever you bring in, make sure leaves with you as well.
We made it up to the Wheeler area, having some lunch.
We haven't seen the Wheeler stuff yet, but we are here.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. We've also seen absolutely zero wildlife,
We saw
except prairie dogs.
prairie dogs.
Up until that point, the roads were pretty easy to follow and we did not get lost. We were able to stay on the trail very easily. And then when we set out on foot, things got a little different.
We got full bellies and we're gonna do this little short hike that's, I believe they said 0.3 miles. So we can go see this Wheeler stuff, right? We are up really high, so if we huff and puff, that's why.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with us being out of shape.
No,
Nothing at all.
it's the altitude. It's always the altitude.
The area where we stopped to have lunch and parked the four-wheeler, I found it on Google Earth and I got the coordinates for that. So we'll put that in the description and in the blog post as well.
What do you think, guys? Who's going first?
You're in the wilderness.
You're in the wilderness.
You're going first, girl.
Why? Why me?
You have the camera.
It's pointing that way. I don't see any.
Where would you go left?
I don't see anything.
The beginning of that was our confusion about how far away it was.
Christina and I both heard 0.3 mile hike to get to the viewpoint of Wheeler. It wasn't 0.3.
No.
I think it's 3.
Missed it by that much.
And we're at like 11,000 feet. and it's climbing
Just
even
kept
higher.
Hiking and hiking.
And climbing.
This is the longest
Climbing.
0.3 mile hike ever.
I can say with absolute certainty that this is the most deep into the wilderness we've ever been, hiking wise.
I think so.
I think so too.
Does seem longer than 0.3.
I don't know where we're going.
Up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Because the hike was so short, we didn't bother to like pull it up and download it on all trails or anything like that. So we were totally unprepared.
We thought that there would be signage for the trails and stuff, because there usually is. There were a few signs right at the trailhead, but it didn't say anything about the trail itself. It just had a little bit of history, and that was it. So we're like, well, let's just go, because it's only 0.3 miles. We hiked for a little bit with Scott and Christina, but they told us to go on ahead because Scott has some hip problems, and so they needed to take frequent breaks and rest and then just go a little bit slower. And we wanted to make sure we got up there and saw it and took pictures to show you guys. So we went ahead without them.
Well, we were fully prepared, but we've been going more than 0.3.
The loop on that map he showed us
Yeah?
is the loop where we're parked.
No, he said it was a 0.3 mile hike, and I think that was a lie. Doesn't look like we're on the trail. This looks like the trail.
But there's been no other trail. Oh, it's just a sign right here.
Sure. Oh. I guess we go this way, huh?
This is where the loop starts.
But like, okay, so my question, Chad, is if we go up this way that says Wheeler, you think we're gonna come back down another way?
Right there. The sign says loop, and it has an arrow pointing that way and that way for Wheeler. This must be the 0.3 mile part of the loop.
Maybe, but they sure didn't say that. I feel like we're going the wrong way.
We finally saw a sign for what appeared to be a loop.
It was still a
The signage
confusing
was
sign,
bad.
guys.
Yeah.
Somebody had to carve in loop.
Yeah,
and pointed to the two different things because it actually does go in a loop. So here's where I found that on Google Earth as well, and as you can see, there is a loop that goes all around the Wheeler geologic area.
It's hard to picture when you're there.
It's hard, and you think you're going the wrong way, and it's confusing, but follow the way we went and you will get there.
Still haven't seen Wheeler. We don't know where the heck. I mean, there's a sign up here. Wheeler. Straight ahead. But we keep following the signs that say Wheeler, and we still haven't seen it. We're up so high, the aspens are changing.
To learn more about the Wheeler geologic area, we have several links in the description of this video and in our corresponding blog post, so you can get a little bit more familiar.
We found it. I think we found it. And I'm assuming if we go back that way, if we can.
Check this out. This is so wild.
This is another planet, all right.
Look at all the different layers in that over there. It looks like that spray-on stuff at Disney. Wow, look down there. That is incredible.
We can tumble right off there, though.
So you want grippy shoes here for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad I chose these shoes. That's for dang sure. This is wild.
It was a long trip to get here, that's for sure.
And
so it's kind of neat that this is not something you can just drive a car to and see.
You got to be dedicated to get to this
takes
spot.
a day.
And I really wish that we had more time to hang out up here and explore. But we have a 3-hour UTV ride back, and we have to have it back in 3 hours, like from right now. So we're gonna walk around just a little bit more, but
head out.
We gotta head out, unfortunately. Somebody was telling us there's a trail or some kind of loop that you can do up there. I don't know. I only prepared myself for a 0.3 mile hike. Had I been prepared with proper, like cooler clothing, and I mean, I have the right shoes on, thankfully. Plus, timing wise, we just don't have time. But it would be really, really awesome to go up there.
Keep in mind the route that we took from the parking area to just the viewpoint of where we took pictures and then back was about 3 miles. It's a pretty strenuous hike.
We're headed back down and we finally ran back into Christina, but it was just Christina at first.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, what happened to Scott?
Yeah, so we walked back up with her so that she wouldn't have to do it by herself and got some pictures with her and stuff. And then the three of us started heading back down, and then we finally run into Scott.
There he is.
Oh my gosh, honey, you're so close. This is about where Chad and Tara saw me.
I don't want to go back up again. We can start heading back.
That's all
down.
right, we'll just meet you guys down there.
Okay.
At this point, we knew that we were going to be a little late returning the ATV, and at that point it didn't matter because we really wanted Scott to have the chance to see it. He made it this far, then it was worth paying the extra fee to get it back there late.
Yeah, we got all the way up there. We're not gonna say, sorry, Scott, let's go back.
So the road getting up here, I think, was easy to follow. The directions to get up here, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it was the hiking part of it that's not that easy to follow. Hey, I got to use my Shiwi. I don't really have a Shiwi. I have a P-style.
I use my Hiwi.
His Hiwi. I think we go straight, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that thing is amazing. When you're out in the middle of the woods and you gotta go number one, ladies, is a much easier thing to do. So I highly recommend it if you hike a lot or you plan to hike a lot or you're going to be out in nature a lot and you're not going to be near a facility. This was more of a strenuous hike than I had expected, but this is worth it and an adventure to remember for sure. We're back at where the loop loops. where it breaks off. So real quick, here's what we did, guys, just so you're not as confused as we were.
Somebody wrote loop in here, but point straight or left for wheeler.
So we went left, and that took us to a faster route to the real scenic area. Now this loop goes this way and up and around, and it would be really cool if you have the time and the energy to do it. But the way we went was Wheeler Trail, left.
If you're wondering why there are so many dead trees, it was a beetle thing. Beetle, kind of beetle they say it was?
I don't know.
What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know.
Home stretch, for the hiking part at least. And then just a short little 3-hour ride home. This is a long day. Totally worth it. Our advice is get started earlier.
I will sleep good tonight.
Yeah.
The feelings that I know. The feelings that I know.
It was an all-day thing. We did get the ATV back a little bit late, 30 minutes late. It cost us, I think, $50. It was worth it because Scott got to see Wheeler and we didn't have to rush as quickly to get back. So it was really, really great. And our adventures in Creede are not done yet.
Nope.
Because in the next video, we are taking Lucille on a motorcycle ride to Lake City. It was so awesome.
Colorado is incredible.
Yes.
Oh, I can